What up, good people? Back with today's reflection. In today's reflection, I just want to encourage us all. The first 4 words in the Bible, and that is, in the beginning, God. And you can finish that sentence if you want to, but for me, that's encouraging enough to get through anything. Because in the beginning, God. It all started with God. Before Satan, before sin, before sickness, before disease, before we start worrying about bills, before, we was worrying about the economy. In the beginning, God. And we know how much God loved us, because even in disobedience, God still covers us. We saw that with Adam and Eve. Even in disobedience, and they tried to hide themselves from God, God went looking for them. And when God found them and seen that they was covered with the bare minimums, God said, no, that ain't enough. And he covered them with full clothing. Because once they disobeyed, once they ate the fruit, the forbidden fruit, they gave up their dominion. They gave up dominance. And it wasn't just dominance over, animals. It was dominance over the landscape too. It was dominance over the elements. So where at one time they could be naked and not feel freezing cold, not get burnt by the sun, not get snake bites, not get insect bites, not get affected by poison ivy. Once they disobeyed and they ate the forbidden fruit, they gave up all that dominance. And so God understood that, now the elements can affect you. So you can't just be out with no clothes on when it's cold. You'll freeze to death. You just can't be out in the sun all day. You'll get sunburned. You can't just have you can't just have no clothes on. Snakes might bite you. Ants might bite you. And so it's the same way with us, man. And when we in sin, that's how we hide that's how we hide from God. That's why God tells us to turn away from sin, because he knows anytime we sinning, anytime we living in darkness, anytime we're in the wilderness, we hide from him. And so he had to come looking for us. And we just got to understand that God gonna always cover us. And in the beginning, God.